Hi, everyone. Today we are going to analyze a case from the company Abanico SAS, uh, focusing on how assertive communication and negotiation strategies based of the Harvard model can resolve critical conflicts in the business every moment. The case present use with a complex situation. The company has tasked its new purchasing purchasing manager with importing a 2000 findings use 3 months, a challenge amplified by the global pandemic situation. The purchasing manager assertive but young the inexperienced in her role faces faces enormous international pressure. Um, we see he asked to project uses and to her one career with the company. In this project, the person manager both interacts with three key figures, each with very distinct interests and communicative styles. First, we have the commercial manager, and later meet his high sales target and communications to questionnaires, customers. One the other hand the logistical manager, 52-year-old man with significant financial responsibilities. Has a passive deadlines, feeling they are too thick and the fears losing in his job if they are not met. Finally, the style. Uh, Finally, the largest man, millennial driven commissions, has a passive aggressive communication style. His personal commitment shows as the apartment and craze depend directly of the uses his delivery, and he has lost control of several occasions to the streets. Clear we have a high risk uh, is is in average if not managed properly.
To address such a challenging situation, the purchasing manager's assertive communication, combined with the Harvard negotiation model, is essential. The Harvard model teaches us to negotiate based on principles, not position. This involves focusing on the real interest of each party, seeking options for mutual benefit, using objective criteria for decision making, and very importantly, knowing our best alternative to a negotiated agreed or BAGNA. The purchasing manager must begin by deeply understanding the interests of his stakeholder, not just their demand. For example, the commercial manager interest is not just to sell, but to meet its targets and maintain customer satisfaction for his bonus and reputation. The logistics manager interest is not just avoid conflict, but to ensure operational viability and job security. The salesman is not just seeking his commission, but to avoid personal financial loss and maintain his career. A key strategy is information management, a fundamental principle. The purchasing manager must gather accurate data on important things, custom transfer rates, and realistic customer expectations. With this information, she can propose options that partially satisfy everyone's interests. This could include seeking alternative suppliers with faster deliveries, segmenting the order into partial deliveries, or negotiating more flexible deadlines with customers if the situation requires it. The purchase manager assertive communication here is crucial. She must express her limitation and needs clearly and respectfully without yielding to the commercial manager aggressiveness, but also without ignoring the logistic manager fears or the salesman frustration. She must set boundaries and propose solutions fairly but collaboratively. For example, she might say, I understand the urgency, commercial manager, and my priority is to get the funds. To achieve this, we need a realistic plan that integrates logistic capabilities and customer expectation. I propose we review the timelines together and find solutions that allow us to meet our common goals. This approach allows her to maintain control of the conversation and guide it towards constructive solution.
Co-tuning word of strategy. A fundamental step is to prepare the person from the problem instead of perceiving the commercial managers as aggressive or the salesman as selfish, the purchasing managers more focused on the project challenges and the underlying interest everything the behaviors. And this restoring parity and the ability to see the situation from each person perspective. For the logistic managers, was communication in passive and dominated by fear. The purchasing managers must create a safe space where he can express his concern without fear of relatation. An assertive approach here involves actively listening to his fear, blending with feeling, and they working together to in the fairly realistic solution pairs renegotiating some internal dealing of seeking additional resource. For example, logistic manager, I understand your concern about the lines. Your perspective is vital here. What resource will you need, or that adjustment call we make? You feel more confident about delivery you our consumer. This empowers each and moves him from a passive to a collaborative stand. With the salesman, whose communication is passive aggressive, the purchasing managers must address the behavior directly, but not the person. Acknowledge his strength and commitments, but reaffirm the need for constructive communication. Salesman, I understand the pressure you feel it and the impact your personal commitment. My goals is for the fans to arrive on time for everyone. I need your collaboration to find solution. How can we work together to inform customers and seek alternatives if deadlines are the changers? This validates is emotion, but demands of mature responsibility.